RevOps squad in Sales Ops team. I work with XenonStack as Enterprise Sales Specialist. In this video, we are going to cover about the manufacturing and the ongoing trends. So while my research in manufacturing industry, I found that most of the businesses are juggling with the sustainability problem. So what we found is the disruption in the supply chain management and the operational costs are a big concern for the companies. In this modern era, we are seeing evolution in every aspect. Similar is with the technological trends as well. So the upcoming trend that we are about to witness is the generative AI. And that's the solution to the problem statement that I stated earlier. So first of all, we need to understand what is the generative AI. As we see that with the time, as the time changes, there is change in everything. So we see that earlier we have been talking about the AI or the artificial intelligence, but in the coming time we are going to talk about the generative AI. So the difference that I would like to highlight about AI and the generative AI is that generative AI produces new content, it produces or generates unique and creative content, whereas artificial intelligence can't. Now we will discuss the implementation and use cases of generative AI in supply chain management. So generative AI enables individual sections in the supply chain management. First of all, we will see about the demand forecasting and the supply management. From sales forecast, industry trends, seasonal patterns, and crucial elements, generative AI produces the models which help us to predict the demand of the customers and also to see the shift in their behaviors. Demand and supply forecasting. From sales trends, industry trends, and the crucial elements, generative AI models can predict the thorough picture that what is the demand of the customers, and also it has the ability to adapt to the demand shift according to the customer's needs. By this future prediction and demand forecasting, production team has a better visibility about the ongoing demand, and accordingly they can bring more efficiency in the business. Next, we will talk about the warehousing and the inventory management. So with the help of generative AI, it is easy to track the entire spectrum, what have been the orders that are placed, and what is the probability of reordering the items, and also considering the delivery dates. Demand variation as the primary service needs. Generative AI assists organizations in maintaining the correct balance, carrying costs and service, ultimately improving overall supply chain efficiency by creating and analyzing numerous inventory situations. As a result, it keeps the operational teams prepared for the unforeseen circumstances. The next and final step we have in supply chain management is the transportation and traceability. When determining the most cost-effective transportation routes and schedules, generative AI may consider variables like distance, transit time, routes, and the fuel prices. It also sees the vehicle capacities. So one of the most significant cost factors in a supply chain is transportation. Therefore, routing and transportation efficiency enhancement significantly influence the operational expenses. So now we will talk about the advantages and benefits of technology in manufacturing. So first of all, we see that first is the develop new products and accelerate design cycles. So as we see that there is continuous shift in the demands of the customers. So every company has to change the product or the life cycle, and they have to bring new designs. So what we see is that with the help of generative AI, as it adapts with the changes, so it gives a better clarity or the visibility to the companies that what they need to bring to the market next. So other thing that we are having here is the value chain management and process optimization. So what we see that there had been so many errors due to which the companies get undesired outputs. So with the help of these robotic technologies or the machine learning, we see that they are able to detect the errors earlier, while in every stage of the product, right? So in the product development, it is highly useful for the value chain and supply chain management. So with the help of process automation, as the anomalies can be detected earlier, so accordingly they can provide the exact solutions so that they don't get the undesired outputs. So next we have is the benefit is the improve the customer experience. So what we see is that if we are placing any kind of queries before any organization, we want the immediate response, and it has to be relative indeed. So what we see is that with the integration of generative AI, as it is more likely to give human-like responses, so it develops more personalization to the customer, and hence it results in the customer retention. Next we have is the boost personalization. So again, emphasizing on the same point that every person is looking for something relevant, and the most personalization, it creates a better impact on the audience or your customers. So once you realize their nature of searching things, or what they are expecting or what they want, so it develops the personalization that the generative AI will be showing the recommendations about the products accordingly. Now we will talk about how this task has added value to the clients that I will be dealing with. So what I think is that there are many businesses or the companies who are not aware about the latest technology trends. So first of all, it adds value to them as we add the awareness that where their company is lacking, or what can be the solution to tackle the problems. So once we are able to convey our awareness, and it provides value that what can be the solution for them to make more revenue or outperform than the other companies. Through this experimental Saturday, I see that it is going to be useful for my day-to-day life, because as I continue my journey here in the sales profile, I need to understand what is the client's needs. So it helped me to develop in-depth understanding, and how I can make them familiar with the new technologies, and what can be the solution that I can provide to them, and it may help them to accelerate their business. Thank you so much for watching this video.